You know, people say I'm a Jew hater for believing that Israel did 9/11. Like, Jew hater? It was probably the Arab Israelis who did it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PF Jung Comedy Hour. It's all jokes here. All right, we're just getting radicalized. As everyone knows, nobody loves Jews more than I do. In fact, nobody loves Zionism more than I do, now I think about it. I mean, giving the chosen people their land, it's kind of in the Bible. No, that's not funny. All right, that's not funny. You know what is funny? Ladies and gentlemen, the deputy parliament speaker of God's chosen country said that all Palestinian adults should be eliminated. Now that's funny. Well, hold on a sec. What did this guy say? They are scum. No one in the world wants them. The children and women need to be separated and the adults in Gaza eliminated. Let's be real. Let's calm down here for a second, okay? It's just jokes, right? We're just joking. If someone said we're going to line up all the Israelis, pick out the men and gun them down, obviously it would just be jokes. We shouldn't take it seriously coming from the deputy speaker of the Israeli parliament. I mean, he's not a serious person, is he? Oh, look at that. Deputy Speaker of the Knesset for the Likud party. Hey, our good old boy, Benny Netanyahu. That, ladies and gentlemen, that's good comedy. Now, let's get serious for a moment, okay? Jokes aside, it's not in America. Like, realistically, this is going on in the Middle East. Yeah, that's some crazy shit. But you know what happens? People say crazy shit. And yeah, my tax dollars go there, but it's not that much. You know, Doge will recover all that. So, you know, whatever Doge recovers can go to Israel. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? Because there's more important things going on in the news. Guys, Dan Crenshaw threatened to kill Tucker Carlson. Can we believe it? Can we fucking believe it?
Have you ever met Tucker?
If I ever meet him, I'll fucking kill him. Holy shit. Now that's news, ladies and gentlemen. That's news. We need to be separating the adults and Gaza need to be massacred. It's, you know, it's not relevant. Because you know why? It's not in God's true chosen country. The United States of America. All right? It's not like U.S. Congress people saying the same type of shit. That would be fucked up, right? What's this? Senator Randy Fine. State senator. Jeez Louise. Innocent Palestinian civilians took a baby and a little boy hostage. They strangled him a month later. They're demons that live on the earth. They deserve no state. They only deserve death. Innocent Palestinian civilians deserve no state. They only deserve death. Quote unquote innocent Palestinian civilians. As if there's such a thing, am I right? Now, look, it's not a big deal, everyone. It's just, it's a state senator. Nobody cares. You know, it's not like, what's this? My first bill in Congress will be to recognize Gaza and Judea and Samaria as part of the state of Israel and call for the expulsion of these monsters. My first bill in Congress. This guy's a state senator. What? You know, what is he? What is he? Oh, wait. Oh, this is a Trump endorsed. I'm hearing that America First patriot Randy Fine is considering launching his campaign in Florida's 6th Congressional District. Oh boy. Well, that's concerning, one might say, but it's good fun, right? I mean, who wants Arabs in the state of Israel anyway? Jeez Louise, Florida's 6th district. What is that even? Surely, you know, 2 years from now, he's not going to. This congressional district went 64% for Trump, and he's the Trump-endorsed congressperson in the midterms. Oh, here's a. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I know it's a comedy show. I don't want to show you dead children. Well, hey, at least we're fine for now. We're just telling jokes. You know, we're just telling jokes. Now, what is interesting, what does he mean by this? This whole recognize Gaza and Judea and Samaria. Interesting. I thought it was called the West Bank, Judea and Samaria. Oh, that's right. The whole existence of Israel is kind of inextricably tied to the biblical proclamation that they get their land. I'm glad that at least in the U.S. non-occupied government, Nog. Nobody loves Nog more than I do. I'm glad that our For example, foreign affairs politicians and administrative staff, they don't base their worldview on such nonsense like the Bible, like saying because Genesis said, well, this land belongs to these people, let's base our foreign policy on that. That would be ridiculous.
I subscribe to the views of Minister Ben-Gvir, who believe that Israel has a biblical right to the entire West Bank. And in that conversation, you told me that, yes, you shared that view. Is that your view today?
Yes.
Oh. Well, look, it's important that our politicians are, they're grounded in facts, in science, right? I mean, thank God she's not a science denier, right? Thank God she doesn't think the Earth is only 6,000 years old. And, well, I guess if she's using the 6,000-year-old Earth to justify, the annexation of the West Bank, which, come on, people have been talking about that for years. It's Palestinian land. It's been that way since the beginning. There's no way that a bunch of religious Zionists and Christians who cite the Bible as the basis of their foreign policy would likely lead to, the annexation or the further incursion of the... Oh, Israel sends tanks to the West Bank for the first time in 20 years. Well, it's kind of fucked. Killing dozens and displacing tens of thousands of residents. Defense Minister Israel Katz said on Sunday he'd instruct the military to stay for a year. I thought the West Bank was, wasn't run by Hamas, but remember, they are Arabs, and it is God's chosen people doing the tanking. So, and look, maybe it is the case. The more I listen to it, the more I think it's kind of a minor thing. It's not like every politician thinks that Israel, has this religious right to expel Palestinians. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be kind of fucking insane? I mean, could you imagine if the defense secretary...
Open up your Bible. God granted Abraham this land. The 12 tribes of Israel established the constitutional monarchy 1000 BC. King David was their second king and established Jerusalem as the capital. Jews were fighting foreign occupiers for centuries, ultimately maintaining a presence there. But the key aspect, and right now, Palestinians, Arabs, Muslims are trying to erase the Jewish ties to Jerusalem as we speak.
You hear that? Arabs. This is why I hate Israel. It's like 20% Arab. Well, that's kind of concerning, everyone. I mean, not really. It's all jokes, and let's be real. I have white privilege. I'm just here making money, making jokes. This is just fun for me. You think I actually care about what's going on over in Judea and Samaria? I mean, geez, I don't care what's going across over in Fort Worth, those sons of bitches. At least he's not saying that America necessarily has to be like fundamentally tied to the fate of Israel. That'd be ridiculous.
Anyone that wants to take the stage and talk about dual loyalty is dead.
Dual loyalty? What? Ladies and gentlemen, let me take a break from the comedy for a moment and acknowledge something real. It seems that anti-Semitism is on the rise. Well, it doesn't seem that way it is. The Jews, they suffered a great deal in history. And nobody loves Jews more than I do. And this disgusting accusation, saying that an American Jew would have more loyalty to Israel than the United States, that's disgusting. I'd go, you know what, you what's going on?
Do you ever wonder if one day you'll have to flee the United States?
I mean, I think that every Jew throughout world history who has a brain and knows history has always wondered if a country that is not a Jewish state is going to eternally provide them security guarantees and full citizenship, of course. I mean, I think to think that that's why the existence of the state of Israel is the single greatest guarantor of my loyalty to the United States, frankly. Right? Because Israel exists, that means the United States is going to be a more welcoming place for me, because Israel is there as a backstop in case anything. Why the existence of the state of Israel, of course. I mean, I think to think that that's why the existence of the state of Israel is the single greatest guarantor of my loyalty to the United States, frankly.
Ben Shapiro's a quintessential American. He cares more about America than he does Israel. He doesn't say that the single biggest guarantor of his loyalty to his own country is the existence of a foreign country. That would be dual loyalty, and we would never make those jokes because those jokes are anti-Semitic. Well, I'm not really sure where to go from here, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of concerning. I thought this was all a bunch of conspiracy nonsense. It couldn't be that we should probably look at the degree to which there's a significant axiomatic religious commitment to a foreign nation that's kind of actively committing all kinds of illegal war crimes and potentially dragging the United States into another war. It might be worth looking into that, but it's probably safer if we just say anti-Semitism, Who cares, right? I mean, it's just one guy. Okay, I'm vastly overestimating the degree to which, there's a significant, one might even say, massive occupation of our government, right? I mean, that would be ridiculous, right? I mean,
in there, they try to get me to write a white paper as a candidate, for instance, for Congress. They almost get
on what?
On Israel, and I wouldn't do it. And they said, why? And I'm like, I don't do homework for lobbyists, right? I'm like, I didn't like writing term papers at college. I'm not writing one for you.
What did they say?
Oh, the PF Jung Comedy Hour. This is a riot, okay? And not one of them BLM riots. What's all this about pro-Israel position paper? I mean,
they said, well, here, just copy Rand Paul's term paper and put your name on it. We'll accept that. And I'm like, no, I'm still not cribbing somebody else's homework to do homework. I'm not turning in my homework for you. And what? You're laughing.
Oh, the most authentic laugh I've ever heard coming from Tucker Carlson. Pro-Israel position paper. As a member of the Indiana State Senate, I was proud to sponsor legislation calling for divestment from businesses that boycott Israel. Why would an Indiana It's just a thing. I'm sure, right?
Laughing, but you know what? I bet I may be the only Republican in Congress who hasn't done homework for AIPAC. And it's just what it is. It's conditioning. They want you to do something very simple and benign, and for them, they don't really grade your term paper. They just want to know that you'll do something for them. And if you'll do something for them as a candidate, you're more likely to do something for them as a congressman when you get in there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's a lot of people writing position papers for Israel. But to say that we're occupied, to say that we're under the control of Zog, that's anti-Semitic. All right, everyone, look, I'm going a little hard here. All right, I'm going a little hard here. Ukrainian Anna, one of my old pal Destiny's orbiters, she said that she's not the biggest Hassan fan, but when he said, well, maybe America deserved September 11th, well, maybe they deserved it. Why would she say that? Oh, well, Trump made this video about Gaza. Hey.
You free, bringing the light for all to see. No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done.
Wow.
Trump Gaza #1. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new light. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza.
Oh, hey, there's Netanyahu and Trump. Hey, that's fun. It's all a joke. Listen, let me show you something funny. Let me show you something funny. All right, you thought that video was funny. Let me wrap up here. We'll wrap up PF Jung Comedy Hour with this. I don't know if you guys know, but an 11-year-old boy was just shot in the West Bank. Now I'm gonna play the video here, but I'll hide it so you guys don't have to hear it. But maybe you can hear his. Oh. That's not funny. That's not funny.
His father, who is on crutches, finally reaches him 2 long minutes later.
We called an ambulance. It came and carried my boy. I tried to join him, and before I knew it, 20 to 30 Israeli soldiers turned up. Where they came from, I have no idea. They detained us for almost an hour.
In 2 separate journeys, the ambulances carrying Saddam to hospitals were stopped and searched by the Israeli Defense Forces. Critical time that was lost. He never regained consciousness and died in hospital 2 weeks later.
Yes. Did you hear his screams? That's no good. It's getting, I'm getting radicalized. Because you can call me an asshole. You can call me a racist. You can call me a bigot. You could even call me anti-Italian. But if you ever call me a liar, then the jokes are ending. All right, everyone. Godspeed. Stay unradicalized. Peace.